Part 2 of Humanizing the Customer Journey is flirting. In other words, making a great first impression. Now, on to step 2 in the journey. One of the most important ways to do this is through your website. When people land here for the first time, before they click or scroll, there should be enough information here for them to understand your brand, your offering, and most importantly, your personality. Although this seems simple, there's actually a lot of information for the user here. There's navigation, a demo, calls to action, and a special offer. Resist the urge to pack too much information above the fold, which is at the bottom of your screen. Remember that people can only process a limited amount of information. This is a great example of only focusing on the things that will help make a great first impression. When I go to the Pixel website, I can see right away that there's a demo about the camera, which intrigues me. I see the offer, which sounds enticing without it being overly salesy. And I see the Google G in the upper right corner, which gives the site product validity. This brand is bold, straightforward, and feature-forward. It's showing me what I can do with my phone as opposed to just talking about it. Let's look at the Nest website. It's still simple and clean, but looks completely different, a different personality. And yet, if you look closer, you'll see that all of the information is there that the user needs. Site navigation, a product category, and everything's above the fold. When people first come to your website, it's important that you make a great first impression. Really think about what you put above the fold and make sure that it's a good reflection of your brand, your tone of voice, and that you're putting the needs of the user first. In other words, you're making someone feel welcome. Imagine if this were a face-to-face meeting and you were introducing yourself for the first time. What if you introduced yourself and just blurted out as many facts about yourself that you could think of without really engaging with the other person? What if you introduced yourself, but when the other person tried to engage, you interrupted them and asked them for their credit card number? What if someone tried to ask you a question, but instead of answering, you told them about someone else they should meet? None of these approaches make a great first impression. And you can apply the same principles with your website. Like that first example, telling without showing makes a bad first impression. This is a maid service website, but you don't see any photos of clean homes or maids above the fold. There's a lot of copy. It's very dry and bland. The call to action is in the upper right corner and very easy to miss. If someone spends a lot of time telling you to trust them, does that typically work? You need to show them. This is a travel and lifestyle website that seemed intriguing when I clicked on it in my search results. But when I arrived at the site, it was blocked by this pop-up to enter my email. By trying to be exclusive, they ended up being intrusive. They asked me for personal information before I even knew if I was really interested. In this case, half the real estate above the fold is taken up by somebody else's branding and a huge Learn More button that will take them to another website. If you have a free or low-cost service, hosting ads on your website is a great way to make money. In fact, we have a product called Google AdSense that lets you earn money by hosting ads on your site. But you can actually choose the types of ads that go on your site, the size, and where to place them. In this case, the website's not using it very effectively. So to recap this chapter, you need to make a strong first impression. Let your personality show, make people feel welcome. Don't try too hard, and make sure there's an action they can take to learn more about you. My name is Goldie Barden, and I hope this presentation gave you lots of things to think about. Of course, every website is different and every story is different, and that's the beauty of it. I want to thank you for having me, and good luck.